Good morning, my YouTubers and everyone in the world. Today is January the 26th. The time is now 7:37 a.m. Yes, it is an early vlog this morning. It's a Saturday morning, and you know what? I'm still happy to be alive. But today is going to be part two of our paranoia thoughts, and today we're going to be talking about solutions to overcome being paranoid. So, easy tip number one to overcome being paranoid is to understand where paranoia comes from. And honestly speaking, guys, I know that sometimes it's hard to confront what is realistically happening in our lives, but I want you guys, easy tip number two is to acknowledge the fact that you are paranoid. You understand? Because once you put it in your mind that you may just be a little bit paranoid, you're going to start to look at the situation just a tad bit different. And I'm going to tell you a couple things that I want you guys to start utilizing that will help you overcome being paranoid. So easy tip number three to overcome being paranoid is to write down your paranoia thoughts in a journal. I want you guys to actually keep a log of what's going on mentally in your mind when you have these negative thoughts. That's going to give you a chance to actually not only think about what's going on, but actually see it on paper. And once you see it on paper, you will start to look at the situation a tad bit different and say, hey, maybe people were right when they said that some of the thoughts that I was having was paranoid thoughts. Okay, so easy tip number four to help you guys overcome being paranoid is to be around people that you feel comfortable with. I want you guys to start being around people that you feel comfortable with, and you know what? That's just gonna help you spiritually, emotionally, overall. That's just gonna help you to be a lot happier and get out of that comfort zone. Easy tip number five to help you guys to overcome being paranoid is to start being a little bit more comfortable with uncomfortable situations, guys. I understand that there's going to be times where we are put in uncomfortable situations, but at the end of the day, being comfortable with being uncomfortable it's just a lot better, because you understand that sometimes you're just going to be put in certain situations and it's no need for you to get paranoid about it. It is what it is. Everyone have their moments where they're put in an uncomfortable situation. And like I always say, and I guess it's easy for me to look at things like this, but everything that we go through in life is a test. How will we respond? How will we react? Will we overthink the situation, or will we say, okay, it is what it is. Let's just roll with the punches of things. That will determine a lot in your near future. So I want you guys to, honestly speaking, just pay attention to that. Easy tip number six on how to overcome being paranoid is to stop overthinking situations. I want you guys to be more mindful of how you are thinking. When you do have these paranoid thoughts, I want you guys to actually realize that it is a paranoid thought, but don't overthink the situation like over and over again. Because whatever the problem is, there's always 3 or 4 solutions to the problem. So that's something else I feel like is really, really important for us not to overthink what's going on in our minds. So let me see if there's anything else. I mean, I got the basics of what I feel like we need to work on. Wait, easy tip number, I think this is 6 or 7. Honestly speaking, guys, is if you feel like your paranoia thoughts are way out of control, then it's okay for you to acknowledge that and go seek help. If you feel like you need professional help to help you with the situation that you're going through, and you feel like you can't do it by yourself, then it's okay for you to go seek help and make sure that you're okay, because it's really important, guys, for us to acknowledge what's going on in our minds and just face reality of what it is. And once you do, you know what, you'll be able to look back in time and say, you know what, I used to be that person, but this is who I am now. But easy tip number 8, honestly, guys, you have to move forward. I understand that sometimes we get stuck in life and we don't understand why certain things are happening. Sometimes mentally our minds are playing tricks on us, and we don't understand that that's really what's going on. We think that it's real when it's really not. But honestly speaking, guys, this is the last, and this is the bonus tip right here. You guys have to be willing to move forward once you acknowledge what the problem is. Don't acknowledge the problem and then keep, replaying it in your mind, and just because it's just going to get worse. Now that we know what the problem is, we need to find solutions to this problem. And I feel like that's where we get stuck. A lot of us just get stuck on certain things that have happened. We feel like everyone's out to get us. That may not be the case. Maybe there are people out there that love us and care about us, whether we know it or not. You don't understand? But it's all about how we perceive things that really makes it feel like this is real, or that's real. And sometimes our mind is just playing tricks on us. So like I said, the bonus tip for today is you guys have to be willing to move forward despite your paranoia thoughts, because I'm letting you guys know you can overcome this. But you have to be serious in your mind and say, you know what, I'm sick and tired of having these negative thoughts. You'll be surprised, like when you start to look at things a lot differently, and you start to look for the good in people rather than, oh, this person doesn't like me, or, oh, this person has a problem with me. Sometimes that's you creating the issue, and because you're creating that issue thinking that this person don't like you and you're responding a certain type of way towards them, that energy is reflected off of you and it's bouncing back. So you're getting the energy that you're putting out there. So when you start putting out more positive energy, and more positive thoughts in your mind, you'll start to look at situations differently and they'll start to turn around. You'll be surprised. And I'm telling you guys from experience. So like I said before, guys, don't overthink situations. Write it down. Be around people that make you feel good about yourself and remind you of who you are and how great you are. And, just have positive energy flowing through you when you're around people, because I'm telling you guys, that's when you look at people and you see certain negative things, that's a reflection of yourself. And a lot of times we don't want to admit that, but it's the truth. It's the truth. You guys have to start taking time and look in the mirror and see where a lot of this stuff might just be coming from. So let's get it together. But I hope you guys enjoy your Saturday. And you know what? Stay safe and be blessed. Until the next video, like I always say, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And of course, visit my website at shoploveronline.com. Until next time, guys. Peace.